Very happy with the team's performance tonight. I felt like we came out the gates ready to play, focused, locked in, and was able to carry that momentum throughout the game. I felt like our defense was a lot better tonight. Obviously, there was a lineup change, and I'm so proud of Kingsley Okoro for accepting the role of coming off the bench. And 16 minutes of play, he gets 7 blocks, he does his job. So proud of that young man. I can't even. He was our defensive player of the game tonight, and very proud of him to be able to be mature enough to accept that role of coming off the bench and giving us the type of performance that he gave us tonight. But very happy with the team win. I felt like it was a team win, very balanced, and hopefully we build on it.
What effect did you feel having just one big out there did?
Well, it just opened up the floor. Having Justice at the 4 really opened up the floor because you have to guard him. You know, he's shooting 40% from 3. And so what it does is it clears driving lanes. It opens up the floor for our guys who are very good at penetrating. Don, Darius, Jawan. It allows those guys more room to be able to maneuver and get some good things out, do some good things out there. And it also allows for Kingsley and Marcus to not be so congested when they catch in the post, because it spreads the floor, having guys out there, the 4 men out there that can shoot it, that can do some good things off the bounce as well. So it just opened up the floor more, gave us better flow. You know, we could switch 1 through 4 defensively. It just gave us a lot better flow.
Do you feel that that's going to be what you guys are going to look like for the balance of the season?
Yeah, I mean, I think that as long as my power forward and my small forward can continue to rebound the ball, because that's really the only advantage another team could have on them. As long as we can continue to rebound the ball at a really good rate, then I think that is the way to go.
What does this going to do for your team psychologically? It seemed after that game against Wichita State.
Yeah, extreme highs and lows in Hawaii. We had 3 really good days of practice. We really got after it, and we weren't nice to them at all. It was tough. We were a little bit tougher on them and more demanding of them, and they responded. They took it. They knew they deserved it. We made some changes, and hopefully we can just continue to get better, get back to trying to improve game in, game out, because we took major steps back. But I'm a silver lining guy. If we don't do what we did, if Maui doesn't turn out the way it turned out, then me and my staff don't go back to the drawing board and try to figure this thing out. And we made some major drastic adjustments. We didn't press as much tonight. We just dropped back into a man and just really tried to get after him in the half-court set, and just made some adjustments.
Darius Camille had a big night tonight. What are you seeing from him in his progression, and what's allowing him?
I just see him getting more and more comfortable. Just getting more and more comfortable being out there leading a team. He still made a couple freshman mistakes, but just gaining more and more confidence. And coming out ready to play, not letting us dig ourselves a hole and then trying to fight back. Coming out ready to play from the tip.
Wyking, I apologize if you've already mentioned this, but did you just feel like the press, you guys are too inexperienced to make that work for you?
Yeah, it's the press is about reads, and we obviously we weren't doing a great job making the right reads, and I was exhausting my guys. I felt like once the ball got past my guards, now they're sprinting, trying to sprint back, and Don and Darius looked a lot more rested tonight, and as a result, they were able to be more effective on the defensive and offensive end. And so, I had to look in the mirror and say, I'm a press guy, but sometimes you got to go with a different strategy.
Do you think the level of comfort on the floor offensively fed from the switch back to man?
Yeah, because I think that, you know, we're not taking the ball out of the rim every time. So, you know, we're getting stops. I mean, we made, you know, like we held them to 37% shooting, you know, and so when you have transition opportunities, which we capitalized on quite a bit tonight, it just makes it so much easier, and you don't have as much pressure to come down and score in the half-court set, you know, which is what we've been doing. We've put so much pressure on ourselves to have to come down and score with a set defense after somebody scores, and so you get a couple transition baskets, you get a couple baskets on steals, and then it just takes the load off of everybody. Just everybody can be a little bit more comfortable and play more at ease.
By
Some more
playing the
questions
two
for
bigs
Coach?
together, did that also spread the floor a little bit for you guys?
Having the two bigs.
By not playing the two bigs together?
Oh, it absolutely spread the floor. Yeah, I mean, there was one possession where Justice, he got the rebound and he pushed, you know, and the other guys just filled the lane. You know, that's a luxury to be able to have a four-man that can do that. I'm comfortable with him doing that. And so it gives you an additional ball handler out there. So I think it just you know, personnel-wise, it took some figuring out, but I think that's you know, it's a nice adjustment for us.
Can you talk about Grant's improvement from game one to now, his defense and some of the intangibles from outstanding?
Yeah, Grant is improving as well. He's getting a lot more comfortable out there, and he's always been very comfortable on the offensive end. His biggest challenge has been the speed and the pace of the game, college basketball in America, and he's getting better. He's starting to figure it out. You know, he's not the best athlete in the world. He's not as athletic as some of our other guys, but he's a cerebral guy. He has high basketball IQ, and he's starting to figure it out. You know, and he's a kid that, you know, he's gonna be really good for us in the future.
Any final questions?
Coach, Darius had a great night shooting from beyond the arc, but outside of that, you guys went 0 for 7 shooting the threes. How are you going to address the shots that you take?
I don't feel like I'm okay with, you know, I don't feel like we took bad shots. I felt like we did a really good job sharing the ball and making the extra pass. And I thought that it was the most unselfish basketball that we've played at this point. And you could see the guys feed off of each other, you know, off of really good, making the extra pass. And so there wasn't a shot that I felt like we took, a three that we took of those 7 that wasn't in rhythm, that was contested. So I'm okay. I mean, you know, we're not always going to hit shots. But I didn't feel like we forced anything or took any bad shots, so I'm okay with it.
Was that ball movement what got Darius almost nice? He looked like
Yeah,
he was set up
yeah,
for three.
yeah. And we've been harping on those guys to drive and kick more, get in the lane, jump stop, and kick out to shooters, because a lot of teams are, once we get in the lane, a lot of teams are sucking in. Their defense is collapsing on the ball handler, and so we're doing a better job of finding guys on drive and kick.